Did you know that Autodesk ReCap has a command line version called DeCap that allows you to register raw source files in an automated background fashion? Let's take a look at how this works. On the right hand side, I have all of my raw scan files that I want to combine into my RCP, my ReCap Pro project. On the left hand side is the folder in which I'm going to have this project automatically generated. Now the first thing we need to do is take all of these FLS files, these raw source files, and get them into a text file that has not only the source file name but the entire path as well. And to do that, I'm just going to use the command prompt and use some DOS commands to generate a text file that has the full path along with the file name. And you can see that files txt file has been created in the same directory as my source files. If I open that up in Notepad, you can see there's the full path along with the file names. And the next thing I'm going to do is just do some simple search and replace and add some quotes at the beginning and the end. The main reason for this is I don't want any spaces to be counted as potential carriage returns. So I'm just going to do simple Control H and replace FLS with FLS quote, and then the same thing for the beginning of the string. So now that I have all these file names with the quotes around them, I'm just going to grab all of this and copy from this file. And I have another file over here in Notepad++, which has all of the command prompts and options that I'm going to use. So in this case, looking at this, I'm calling the DeCap command. I am importing the license file information, specifying my output folder, the RCP project name, and then I've got a couple options here for minimum and maximum range clipping, and I have all of my files here as well. So the next thing I need to do, and whether you do this sort of the old school way of just simply replacing any carriage returns, deleting all of those, getting everything onto one line here, or if you do a more automated fashion of replacing, doing a search and replace and looking for special characters, that will work as well. But the main thing to know here is you want all of these files along with the prompt and the options here to be on a single line. And one of the main reasons I'm using Notepad++ is it shows me right away if there are any issues. So I have, in this case, there's two lines, so there is a carriage return. So if I come over here and get rid of that, just do a simple delete or backspace, gets rid of that, and now I can see everything is in fact all on one line as it should be. So now I'm just going to copy this entire string of text here and just paste it right into my command prompt, and in no time at all we'll have all of these scan files, all 16 of them, registered and have that RCP project generated as well. And you can see those folders are already being created. So now that our raw scan files have been processed, we can take a look at the folder and we see that RCP file over here. If we take a look at the date stamp, you see that it says 413. When this started, it was 405, so it took about 8 minutes to register 16 scans into a single RCP project. And when we open it up, we can see the entire tech shop here. This is actually the full tech shop that you see as part of the installation. If we zoom in here, you can see those 360 views. And if we pan up over here, there's the portion of the tech shop that I think we're all familiar with as part of the sample files that come with ReCap. So again, just wanted to point out that there is a command line version of ReCap called DeCap. You can use this to automate the registration of your raw scan data and modify some of the options as well. This will allow you to work on other things as DeCap processes and registers these scans in the background.